what the business is, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We got a lot more videos coming from the PGM, the Gente, the Point and Arrow. People will get money, man. It's ELPLAGAOFTHEPGM. You know, I want to talk to y'all about my newest release. We Know. The Remarkable Raphael Jr. We Know. KNOE, man. You know, the song basically, it goes along with the theory and the book, Developing a Goddess. So, I'm not recording the song to make a hit or to make something, man, everybody dances to. It's not that type of song. You know, when you listen to that song, man, that's a song, man, listen to every word I'm saying. Or it should agree with your spirit. It's very spiritual, music very spiritual to me. You know. And what I mean by developing a goddess is, you know, bringing women back to their divine state, their divine nature. You know, women supposed to be nurtured. Women supposed to respect themselves, respect their household, you know, and put a lot of their life and put all their lifetime and energy into building their household, you know, motivating all their families, and, you know, being the best woman they can be. You know, so that's what We Know discusses. You know, basically, a goddess to me is Maya Angelou would say, a phenomenal woman. And I feel like she got phenomenal woman from virtuous woman. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning my Bible right now to Proverbs, man. Check out what the Bible has to say about what a real deal woman is. Yeah. Let's see, man. If you watching this right now, man, you can turn your book to Proverbs. We're gonna get right into some things, man. And you gonna understand, man. Support the song. Go check out the song on YouTube, man. I got a video for it and everything. I'm about to get ready to do the real official video. So, man, you know, I'm looking for people to be in that video. Y'all know that. Let's see, man. From the turn to the book of Proverbs. 8:25 in my Bible. 31 chapters. Let's see, man. 8:25. 8:25. We're gonna get right to proceedings either, man, so y'all can recognize what type of woman you are, what type of woman you want to be, and what type of women we desire to have in life. You know, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You know, leave a comment on what you feel, cause I ain't tripping. Okay. That's Ecclesiastes. I went a little bit too far. We in Proverbs. Let's see. Okay. We in Proverbs chapter 31. Verse 2. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law, and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine to those that be of heavy hearts. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open thy mouth for the dumb and the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and the needy. Here we are, Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. This is where it begins. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maid. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands, she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She laid her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, but all her household are clothed with scarlet. This is a virtuous woman. This is a very good woman. This is a queen. This is a goddess right here. This is what you want. You don't want them hoes, them bad bitches, them divas, them sluts. She maketh herself covering of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceit, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her all the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. I said to say this thing. Check out the song. We know. Hit that link in the description. And when you listen to it with your spiritual ears. If you cannot understand it, man, pray for the wisdom and knowledge to understand. I start off the song, I got a lot on my chest, got a lot on my mind, got a lot I'm going through. Girl, what you going through? I just got to know, will it be for sure, or is it just for show? And basically that's self-explanatory. Any abundance, we'll say, it's for show, that's for show. At the end of the day, look at what we're speaking on, man. It's for show. You know what I'm saying? So for sure, you want your relationship, you want it to be for sure. You want what you're building and what you're developing and what you're evolving into with your queen or your significant other. You want it to be for sure. Basically, that's where it begins. It all begins, in the spiritual realm. As above, so below. As within, so shall be on the outside. But as I recognize, you must find yourself. You must become your greatest self. And as a man, evolve into first the king, and then you go up the levels. And you can't really expect or force a woman or anybody to be something that they have not yet become in the spiritual realm. And that's where the song basically derives from. On the second verse, I'm kissing on her neck, she drenching and soaking wet. Girl, I would pay your fines if you was on house arrest. Basically, our body is our house, so house arrest in their form be spiritual arrest. Like, your spirit is in chains, you know what I'm saying? And I'll pay the fines, I'll pay the shipping costs, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay the devil to get your soul back so you can live and become all that it is that you were created to be. You can find your greatest purpose and you can live in your purpose, Kissing on her neck, she drenching and soaking wet. Girl, I would pay your fines if you was on house arrest. I'm praying for your breakthrough. Don't think that I hate you just cause we don't communicate. We just gotta play our roles. I'm praying for your spiritual breakthrough. And though I may be very, very aggressive with everybody that I deal with, everybody in my family, the children, you know, my woman, don't think that I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't communicate, you're not really understanding where I'm coming from. You can't really see the vision that I have, you know, for you and for your life, for your future. You know, don't think that I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Just because we don't communicate, we just gotta play our role. Plus, you know I'm on a paper chase. I'm G-Town, Louisiana. Hit Hope City, hit Road City, hit Stunt City, hit Grand City. Yeah, and I'm a black and gold pharaoh. I grew up young Moses. Elijah walked the roads then in the ground. Say I grew up a young Moses, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, you know, from the 5th dynasty, dude, like if you date back from slavery until now, you know, I'm probably about the 5th generation, you know what I'm saying, of my people in this form of Egypt that we're facing. As you know, Moses, you know, was confronted by Yah, you know, and was told to go and help get the people from Israel and lead them out of Egypt, lead them out of bondage and slavery. So basically in this day and age, you know, I grew up basically like Moses. And when I say Elijah walked the road, then if you're from Grounding, you know, everybody from Grounding basically knows who Elijah was, you know, a very spiritual being, a very spiritual person. He walked around with his shirt off, with shorts on, with a staff, with long gray dreads, you know, and basically, you know, he had built himself up to no matter how cold this world may be, man, it's freezing cold, he's out there with his shirt off, you know. Elijah walked the road in. Yeah, still is. And if I tell it to you, then you can't believe. We bless us till we breathe. We trip out for no reason. This my harvest season, ain't no treason in my heart, but I love, baby, you know, ain't easy, crazy, been there since the late 80s. You shining cause I motivate your grind to go. Push it to the limit, no time to slow down. When we on the yard, all the haters get mowed down. You know, if I tell it to you, man, basically you can believe me. If I tell you that I'm going to do something, or I tell you that I'm going to bless you in a certain type of way, I need you to believe in me, you know. And basically, you need to believe in me. I don't need to believe in me because I believe in myself, you know. And that's what make-believe is all about. You know, you can make it believe, or make it believe, you know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. So, you know, once you know thyself, then you really have nothing to worry about, you know. I mean, like, is this thing for sure? Or is it just for show? Is it just for show? Girl, looking in your eyes, I want to give you more. I pray your heart is pure. It won't be broken anymore. You know, looking in your eyes, looking in your spiritual eye, which is basically closed. You know, it's open, but it's still blind. So when I look in your eyes, I desire to give you more. I desire that you see where it's capable for you to have heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? If we work hard at it and we develop our heaven. Heaven is very organized, you know, and it's very righteous. So basically, you know, it's about practicing perfection, trying to perfect yourself, trying to perfect your craft, trying to perfect how you create things, how you manifest things. Girl, looking in your eyes, I want to give you more. I pray your heart is pure. It won't be broken anymore. You got this other thing I like. We even made a pallet on the floor. Lord, the beginning for this story. I kept a feeling for more. I hit her with that FLi STROKE and made her feel like she was sore. My intention ain't just lit. My ambition is much more. Your mind, your heart, ain't got to claim your soul. There's something pretty bitch. We can't get caught up in the list. I'm kissing all of her butt. He asked me to take a picture. I'm thinking for her that Nikki. She's seductive. Forgive her and help us. I'm praying for finances. I need me a fiance so I can be her Jay-Z and she be my Beyonce. And yeah, I hate her right. I ain't lying. I'm confessing. I pray before I die. I'm blessed with the gift of heaven. I'm more positive than her reverend. I helped her do the struggle. When she had given up, I told her she would bubble. You know what I'm saying? You know, basically, like I said, you know, girl, looking in your eyes, I want to give you more. I'm praying that your heart is truly pure. Nobody's perfect out here, and everybody got a little bit of weakness because we've been taught wrong. But I'm praying that your heart is pure. You know, your spirit is pure. If your spirit is pure, I can take that and I can work with it. If your spirit is stepped on, or if you're truly on the wicked side of life, it's not too much I can do for you. You know, it's a balance. You got some people that's righteous, all the way righteous. You got some people that's you know, basically they wicked, and all they're gonna do is use you and try to destroy you, and you know, steal from you, still kill and destroy you in the spiritual form. So, girl, looking in your eyes, I want to give you more. I pray your heart is pure. It won't be broken anymore. You got that certain thing I like. We even made pale and forward. Forgive me for the story. I kept the finger for more. I hit it with that FLi STROKE and made it feel like she was sore. My intention ain't just lit. My ambition is much more. Your mind, your heart, you got to clean your soul. There's something to teach. We can call it from wrist. I'm kissing all her butt, and y'all can take a picture. You know, basically, self-explanatory. You know, I want her mind. I do. It's not a lie. I want her mind and her heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, just to get a nut, that's not my intention. If I just wanted to get a nut, then I could run around. Just put my thing in anything. Or I could just jack out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my intention is much more. Your whole mind, your whole heart, and the creator, you know what I'm saying? Righteousness claim your soul. Because your soul is something too precious for me to deal with trying to touch, you know what I'm saying? And so we can't get caught up in the lust because, you know, it's very easy. The lust is of the flesh, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy, you know. I say I'm kissing all on her butt. I'm gonna kiss her butt. You know, and I'll take a picture right beside her booty with my tongue in the way at the end of the day, like you can't get caught up in the lust. Fiendin for a nookie. You know, we all have fallen short, you know what I'm saying? We all want a little bit too much. Check out the song, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. I got plenty more videos, plenty more explanations for the way I spit my bars and the way I do. And make sure y'all check me out, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that share button, you know what I'm saying? Feel anything I'm saying. If you disagree with anything I'm saying, leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? And allow me, I'm a come right back to you. It's not really a big deal to me. Make sure you follow ELPLAGAOFTHEPGM on Instagram. Basically, PGM is nonsense free, you know, nonsense free frequency. You know, everybody raise their vibrations, healing, and touching the chakra, and help people manifest their goals. That's what I'm here for. That's my purpose. That's my soul purpose. I become rich in the physical, and be rich in the spiritual by, you know, my work is going to speak to me. Even when I leave this world in the physical form, my work is going to speak to me. Church.